what you know about our main event here. St. Louis Sleeper Cell number 2, Denver, Colorado, the man, not the place. Here to call the action. Yeah, it's the main event. Davey Vega, a former #1 ranked wrestler here in Beyond Wrestling. The first #1 ranked wrestler here in Beyond Wrestling. Now with renewed purpose, the advent of the St. Louis Sleeper Cell, he's going to be testing his merit against pound for pound, in my opinion, the best wrestler on the scene right now in Jonathan Gresham. Jonathan Gresham has traveled the world and has been afforded opportunities that others could only dream about because of his ability as a professional wrestler. Take a look at that opening sequence, back and forth action. I think these two might be a little bit more evenly matched, and I'm giving Davey Vega credit for. Able to match the speed of Jonathan Gresham, there's not many competitors that can do that. Vega does have the height advantage on his size. And while I would typically give Davey Vega the advantage when it comes to striking, no matter who he's in the ring with, we know that all of the competitors that graduated from that WWA4 school have such a unique way of striking. I'm not sure if that he has the advantage here against Gresham. I guess we'll find out. Jonathan Gresham, one of the most well-versed all-around wrestlers. He can take it to you on the mat. He can take it to you from the air. Same can be said about Davey Vega. Very intriguing contest. We saw the slam from Jonathan Gresham. Davey Vega, though, responds with a chop. Gresham getting underneath his opponent, slamming him down once again. And perhaps Davey Vega needs to rethink his strategy, you know? As Gresham was approaching him, he took him down to the canvas with a chop. Pulling him back up to his feet. Just to knock him down again, sizing him up, laying in all 5 knuckles. Right on the dome. Davey Vega, perhaps most well-known to some for his time in the Submission Squad. If not, as one half of the tag team along with Matt Fidget, known as the Sex Bob-Ombs. But really, especially the end of 2013, starting to branch out as a singles competitor. Now more so than ever. Davey Vega, you know, he's one of those competitors that he's constantly hyped. But he's never at the precipice of greatness. And hopefully, with the St. Louis Sleeper Cell, that'll change. Hopefully he can cross that threshold and become a mainstay on the independent wrestling scene, the type of name that you see popping up on cards all across the country. Because he is skilled to that level. He deserves it. He can go toe-to-toe with some of the greats. He's proven it right here against Jonathan Gresham. Of course, these two teamed the first St. Louis Sleeper Cell, the pilot taping, if you will, up against the Hooligans, fell short. And just as we saw with JoJo Bravo and Bolt Brady, they've requested to wrestle each other here today. Of course, the difference being that Jonathan Gresham has already competed once against Michael Elgin. He's had hopefully enough time to recover. We'll see if his endurance has an effect. I should say lack thereof as this contest continues. Gresham's not one ever to turn down from a fight. Look at that right there. Even in a prone predicament as Vega's trying to pin his shoulders to the mat, still popping up, kicks the leg out from underneath. Not only able to kick out, but bridge out. Davey Vega, unsuspecting, got caught, and now he's got his arm all jammed up in a hammerlock. It's very different from when you have a hammerlock applied to a standing opponent. He's got Davey Vega flat on the mat, pulling away at the arm. Not only is it going to make it more difficult for Vega to counter, but as you can see, now Jonathan Gresham targeting the right arm as well, just bending the wrist. Vega's going to have to try to roll to the ropes, roll to his back, something right here. Face down, he doesn't have many options. Gresham was going to stomp him. Vega rolled out of the way, back up to his feet. Smooth move, but you can certainly tell that he's feeling the effect on his arm. There you see he was grabbing for it. It's a smart move out of Jonathan Gresham. Again, as Vega, I think, is going to be most reliant on his strikes. Like I said, he can do it all. He can get it done on the mat. He can throw suplexes. He can jump off the top rope. But I think Davey Vega is going to need to be most reliant on his strikes. That comes on Friday. It's not just the arms, it's also the legs as well. This match stays in a standing position, I'm going to give Vega the advantage. On the ground, I don't know. I got to give it to Gresham. I'm not sure if that was the best strategy for Davey Vega to go right after the leg like that. Gresham not only knows how to control his body so efficiently, but the way that he's able to maneuver his opponents, it's remarkable is what it is. Gresham on top right here. Hard to tell from my vantage point. Might have a hold of Vega's face. He's definitely got a hold of that left arm. And now it looks like he's got a variation of that camel clutch. It was very popular with independent wrestlers, professional wrestlers in general, to have signature moves. Those are the ones that they have perfected. They're tried and true. And when push comes to shove, they know that they can rely on them and get the job done. The problem with that is it makes it so much easier for your opponent to scout it, to come up with counters, to try and avoid that. A wrestler like Jonathan Gresham, I couldn't tell you what his signature move is. Since he's been in Beyond Wrestling, he has finished off his opponents in a different fashion every single time. That's going on close to 3 years. So I'm not really sure what kind of homework Davey Vega could have done coming into this matchup that's going to help him be a little bit more prepared. Oh man, Vega caught him hard right there. Can't take too much time though. While Davey Vega has been relying on some of his signature holds, he's certainly been adding a lot to his repertoire. Caught him right there in the midsection hard. Jonathan Gresham's in trouble here in the corner. He's going to try and get out, get some separation, get some space between him and Vega. Reversal of the Irish whip. Vega staying one step ahead. Oh, man, kicked him right in the face. Vega quick to go to the top rope. He's going to be looking for a crossbody, perhaps a drop kick. Oh, nailed it with the drop kick. Gresham turned upside down and inside out. And a great pin out of Vega, only good for a 2 count. Vega checking with the official. You hear the other wrestlers screaming that you got to stay on Jonathan Gresham. Some of them have been in the ring with him and probably have lost because they haven't. Vega taking his time though. One of the benefits of wrestling a deliberate pace is that you're not as prone to making mistakes. Obviously, with Jonathan Gresham, as dangerous as he is, you want to avoid making as many mistakes as possible. Davey Vega going after the chest. Jonathan Gresham trying to best Davey Vega in his own game. Caught him with that forearm. Vega stumbled around, but he's still on his feet. Caught him with that forearm. Responds with an elbow of his own. Neither of these men backing down. Let the action speak for itself, but Davey Vega planting that boot in the midsection might have knocked the wind out of Jonathan Gresham. Sets him in the corner. Gresham got the boot up. Man, did he ever. Sight set on Vega. Vega sidesteps the drop kick attempt. Goes for a kick. Oh, got the knee kick. That sent him crashing down to the canvas. Might have done some serious damage to the kneecap. Just kicked him straight in the knee. The kneecap cannot withstand too much pressure. God forbid Davey Vega shattered his kneecap right here. I don't think that's the case, or else his leg wouldn't be able to bend at all. Even still kicking the knee in the opposite direction than it naturally bends, you can hyperextend it. With all of those tendons, those ligaments. Oh man, Davey Vega on instinct alone. Went for the kick, and man, he got hit in the knee again. Vega's hurt here. Very awkward predicament being in those ropes. And now it's those ropes that, if anything, are saving Vega. By trying to hold on to him, he can't be pulled to the center of the ring. He is still prone to those stomps from Jonathan Gresham. Gresham's going to go about 140, 150 pounds, and he uses all of that weight to his advantage. Pulled Vega to the center of the ring. Oh, the dragon screw from a seated position.
That knee is gone.
1, 2, only a 2 count. Jonathan Gresham has Davey Vega down on the mat and he's able to pin him, especially when he can hook the leg. Davey Vega has to shift his body's weight in order to create enough momentum to get his shoulders off the mat, thereby doing so, doing even more damage to his knee and expending more energy in the process. Making Vega think about it. He's got him overhead. Oh, man. Driven him down on his own knee.
Come on, Vega. Separate him, Brad. Come on, he's in the ropes.
Vega's seriously hurt here. He can't even stand up. He's pulling the official. I think that Vega might be looking to give it up right here. The referee's going to call this one off. Well, that would certainly be a tragic turn of events. I mean, as highly anticipated as this contest would be, I think Vega told the referee that he's going to continue the fight, but I don't know how smart of a decision that would be. If anything, you know, I'm more concerned about Davey Vega's long-term well-being as much as I want to see this match wrestled to a conclusion.
Come on, man, come on.
Now, just doing damage to both legs, trying to hyperextend the right while pulling away at the left.
That is not supposed to be.
And look at how far away Jonathan Gresham is from Davey Vega in terms of where Davey Vega can reach him to attack. He's changed up his position slightly and is in a more favorable position to continue to bend that leg. Vega got over the ropes. Jonathan Gresham quickly realizing that. Vega trying to stay in place. The further he gets away from the ropes, the more danger he's in. Just riding that knee down to the mat. Gresham is sadistic. Put on this planet to systematically destroy other human beings.
Come on, Vega, fight back.
Jonathan Gresham, a true student of the game.
Oh, Vega.
And now Vega using his upper body strength, anything that he can to try and attack Jonathan Gresham. But he's going to get back up to his feet in order for his strikes to be the most effective that they could be. Still crawling around. And now Vega with his arms behind his head, putting his legs up. Jonathan Gresham grabbed a hold of the leg. Vega rolled out of the way. While he was on his belly now, we see Gresham once again going back, or at least trying to apply that camel clutch. Unable to do so. This is not the position that Vega wants to find himself in.
Come on, John.
Got a hold of the leg. Just bending it again very awkwardly. Now with the ankle. Able to lift Vega off the mat, now putting pressure on his neck. A very unorthodox hold. Able to get him in a pinning situation. As soon as Gresham realized it. I'm going to give the official credit too. He was right in position there for it. Vega kicked out. Jonathan Gresham bringing Davey Vega back up to his feet. You see he's on spaghetti legs. Shot to the midsection, caught him with the elbow. And again, series of slabs, caught him with that forearm. That one rocked him. Gresham needs to be fighting back right here. I think Vega on instinct is going to want to try and charge off the ropes to build up momentum. I don't think he's going to be able to do that. Going for the Irish whip. Gresham getting underneath them. He's looking to drive him on the knee. Vega overhead. Oh, man. Even though he countered with that sunset flip, Gresham rolled through, and again, that dragon screw from a seated position. Great counter wrestling out of Davey Vega. Unfortunately, Jonathan Gresham just staying one step ahead. Gresham now that standing toe hold. Maybe looking for a figure four. We'll never know. The inside cradle. Still only good for a 2 count. Davey Vega now crawling over the corner, having to use his upper body strength to pull himself up. Got the boot up on instinct alone. Oh, wow. Gresham was looking for a rolling forearm. Got shot with a straight elbow. And the clothesline. Davey Vega trying to find his second win, push that pain out of his head, and do as much damage as he can while he can. Did not want that to happen, though. Came rebounding off the ropes right into an elbow from Gresham. Reversal of the whip. Able to connect with that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, but can't capitalize. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Davey Vega taking his opponent, spinning him overhead and driving him down onto his knee. A very impressive feat of strength, especially considering all the damage done to the legs. Looks like Gresham's done a lot more damage to the left leg than the right one. Even still, if I was Davey Vega, I would not want my opponent landing on either of them at this point. Is he going to have enough leg strength to pull off whatever he's going for right here? Looks like he's trying to apply that sharpshooter. You really need the leg strength in order to be able to step over and flip your opponent over. Stomp it away. But look at that. Gresham rolled right through. Davey Vega getting tripped up. He just can't stand on his feet. Still can't get it applied. Really struggling right here, trying to reposition Jonathan Gresham. Gresham rolls through and into an inside cradle. And even with Vega stacked up, just a second away from being defeated. Give him credit for kicking out again. Gotta think this contest is gonna be starting to be winding down. Vega came charging in, just a step behind, but taken down. And now Gresham finally is gonna be able to apply. Yes. Oh no! I thought he had the figure four cinched in. But here we see Davey Vega preventing Jonathan Gresham from bringing his leg down over Vega's ankle. Oh, but just like that, slapped away. And now the hold finally applied. I can't even begin to imagine the pain that Davey Vega is in right now. He's got to be thinking about giving it up. Shoulders pinned to the mat. The way that he can alleviate the most pressure from this hold is by laying flat on his back. But by doing so, of course, he's going to be prone to being pinned. Grabbing hold of the ankle of Jonathan Gresham, trying to remove that leg from over his own ankle. I'm not even sure if he has enough leg strength, to roll Gresham over. He did, but that just played right into Gresham's trap. Gresham using his momentum as well, getting right back into that figure four position. Davey Vega trying to strike Jonathan Gresham. Gresham just arching his back and doing even more punishment. Vega reaching for the ropes now, realizing overhead, and there he's able to get him. Couldn't find an escape, but hey, if you can get over the ropes, that's going to necessitate that the officials step in and break the hold. That's exactly what we saw. Gresham's not done. Again after the left leg, going for the figure four, gets shrugged off. Not even enough force behind that to send Gresham into the ropes. Gresham stopping in his tracks. Go right back after Davey Vega. Man, what a shot to the back. Pulls him to the center of the ring. Shrugged off once again. This time Gresham goes down. Gresham shaking his head. Not today, Davey Vega. Got hold of the leg once again. Instead of going for the figure four, bending the ankle. But Vega caught him right on the side of the face. Gresham not letting go of the left leg. Vega catches him with a kick once again. Jonathan Gresham's got tunnel vision. That might be costing him right here. As much damage as he's done to the legs of Davey Vega, it might be time to change his strategy. Even just pulling Vega to the center ring is going to hurt. Vega caught him a third time, though. That time it might have caught him in the temple. Oh, and caught him at the enziguri. I don't think that Gresham knows where he is right now. He's on Dream Street. Just playing possum, takes him over with that brain buster. Davey Vega firing up, finding his third win. I didn't even know that was possible. Gresham saying not today. Shrugging off the German suplex, Vega dumped on his head. Building momentum off the ropes. Catches him with that running boot. Right into the clothesline. One. Look at this. What a counter. Oh, man. Davey Vega out of nowhere. Just going to be feeding off the energy of all the wrestlers here at the Dynamo Pro building. Jonathan Gresham slipping through the back door, had that waistlock applied. Switch the positions. Action getting too fast to call. Jonathan Gresham. That's been his one mistake in this match. It's got to be the tunnel vision time and time again. Going after the same holds. That time Vega got the elbow up. Gresham sidesteps him. Man, what impact on that German suplex again. Oh! What do you even call that? It was like a Michinoku driver. I think he was trying to drive him headfirst to the canvas, but he couldn't get his own leg out of the way. Instead, Gresham landed on his leg. And Davey Vega took just too much time crawling over to get the pin. An effective maneuver, nevertheless, but not effective enough.
Come on, guys! Come on, Vega, get up! Come on, Sean!
What a wicked bump, though, huh? Just getting dropped right on your head. Gresham's going to be out of it. Davey Vega standing him up. Maybe looking for that sliding D. Maybe looking for, oh, just a pump kick from that position. Unusual, but effective again. Now Vega. It's going to be do or die time. If he can even find the footing to get to that top rope, wherever he's coming off with, this is probably his final shot. Caught him with the frog splash? No! Gresham got the knees up. And some difficulty, but finally able to apply that figure four. Vega rolls right over. And Gresham tapped out. You gotta be kidding me! What an incredible contest from two of the very best in Beyond Wrestling. Doing an excellent job representing the St. Louis Sleeper Cell. Davey Vega picking up the upset victory over Jonathan Gresham. What a match.